Trade intuition, marking key levels and keeping it real. But new traders cry, thinking we steal.
You stole my chart.
That's what they say, but the levels don't change. They've been that way. Experienced traders, we see the same zones. Support and resistance, that's how it's known. Price touch once, then it touched twice. Mark it up clean, yeah, that's precise. Trade intuition, don't play those games. You're new to the charts and don't know how to trade. Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes.
Yeah. Open your eyes.
They act like they found some secret key, like support and resistance ain't plain to see. Trade intuition, just laugh and move. Been trading for years, sticking to rules. Zone been tested, history clear. Fake accusations, we don't do fear. Mark it up right, wait for the break. Risk on lock, no trades on faith.
No need to flex, no need to fight. Charts don't change overnight. Patterns repeat, same old game, but new traders quick to place the blame.
Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes.
Yeah. Open your eyes.
Trade intuition, don't claim what ain't new. Price action, clean, do what it do.
They mad at the truth, but facts remain. Price moves in zones, always the same. Stop with the noise, stop with the hate, or get left behind. It's never too late.
No shortcuts, no hidden codes, just structure, patterns, highs and lows. Trade intuition, see the game unfold. While they stuck on drama, losing control. Real traders mark up the same damn line. Ain't nobody stealing, it's all online. New traders mad, but they'll soon see. Price repeats, just history. Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes. Yeah. Open your eyes. Trade intuition, breaking it down. Teaching the truth, no fakes around. No flex, no stress, no games, no lies. Let's make this money, watch it rise. Let's make this money.
That's right, guys. Let's make this money. Let's make this money. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. Just did a poll. And the poll has a very important question. Do you wait for a pullback or buy the pumps? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo bango. Lights. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, we did it. We did it. We got 21. 21, guys. 21. And it's all due to you. It is all due to you. Thank you for the CCM raid. Appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. On CCM, we were showing this. The alert went off. Entered a trade, and the leverage was too high. The leverage was too high. Once it started coming up, I closed out my trade and then reopened it around right here to do the short, lower leverage, and still have the same stop loss. My stop loss is at 93,350. And if I get stopped out, well, then I get stopped out. Just trying for it to potentially get this short. Once again, only risking 1% of my portfolio, so the leverage doesn't matter. The leverage doesn't matter. The thing that does matter is, of course, the amount of money you're willing to lose. And for me, it's only 1% of my portfolio. So that means I can lose a lot of times, but of course we don't want to. We don't want to lose a lot of times. So let's go ahead and just put this over here. Copy this so I can put this as my stop loss. And we're going to go over Bitcoin really quick, but just showing you what I'm in. And I'm trying it. See if potentially now is the reversal. Now, of course, this is extremely dangerous. Why? Because there is FOMO. There is a lot of FOMO. We're trying to catch the absolute top. Catching the top is very dangerous because, well, we don't know it's the top. We don't know this top until it comes down here. Then we go, oh yeah, definitely was the top. And this is when you should have entered. This is when you woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But right now, we're trying it. We're trying it. Again, only risking 1% of our portfolio. Here we go. So let us go ahead and erase this and let us look at the chart. This is going to be on the daily time frame. Kind of go over what we were looking at earlier in reference to the potential move. I do want to give a shout out to Bullish on Parade. He was first, so thank you so much. Of course, Dylan was second. Thank you. And of course, the CCM raid came on in. Love it. I absolutely love it. So looking at the daily, just as a recap, we have lower highs, lower lows. Here we started potentially the change of the trend. This was potentially the uptrend starting. And then we got our lower high. Started coming down, breaking this level at 83,565 is extremely important. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that this is the level that actually changed our uptrend to potentially a downtrend. If we use our rate tool, you can't see it, but it's down here. If we use our rate tool and the magnet tool, we go from this absolute low to this absolute low. And using the magnet tool, it snaps in place. That way there's no bias. There's no trying to adjust it to make it look like how I want it to be. This is what it is. I can't change it. Now, we did have this right here, and we can see that it respected it very nicely, the trend line. Once the price action broke this trend line, this did not mean that we're in a downtrend. This means this is step one. This is step one of potentially changing the trend. Now, if you do market structure, you would know that this right here, 83,565, is the level we don't want it to break. It can travel anywhere in here and still be bullish on the, I call it macro trend. I'm sorry, micro trend, the smaller trend, or a bunch of the noise. I call this noise as well. Bunch of different names that mean the same thing. Once we break this, if we break it, now the uptrend is done. Now it becomes invalid. So you always have to know what makes a trend or a pattern or anything structure-wise valid and invalid. To make it valid, we need this low to do its job and break the high. If it does, well, then this uptrend continues being valid, continues being good. If this low is broken, now this uptrend just became invalid. And it'll become valid once again. Once it starts making higher highs, it'll continue being valid on the downside once it breaks lower lows. So here we came down, we got a bearish retest, made a lower low, awesome, time to short. I would have shorted and I would have gotten stopped out. So one thing I do is I show you my wins, I show you my losses, I show you my thought process in real time, what I would have done. I don't say, well, I wouldn't have entered because, no, I would have entered. It broke the trend line. It broke this level. It did a bearish retest. Everything is screaming short. It broke this low short. I would have. We come over here. We do another bearish retest. Amazing. It comes down here. A little worried. Comes up and it breaks this level. As soon as it breaks this level, I'm almost positive I'm getting stopped out. Because what I needed to do is get rejected here, break this low, and then continue to break this low. And it didn't. It came up, get stopped out. No liquidation here. Always have a stop loss. Came up, came down, came. So now what it's doing, potentially changing the trend again to an uptrend, but it is not an official uptrend until we break the, you can either do a daily, not sure where it went, the daily high. So now it's not an uptrend until it breaks this. If you want a lower time frame, then you can go on the 4-hour, and then it would be up here, 88.3. You can just call it 88.400 for it to be the potential uptrend. But this is why it's so important to understand levels, market structure, and everything. Basically, I show you here on the live streams every single day. Now, if it breaks these levels and the candle body closes above it, depending on what time frame you're on, then we can think, okay, now we're bullish again. Until then, we're still bearish. Price comes up here, rolls over, breaks this level, continues down, and now it's dancing on this very important level, what changed the uptrend to potentially a downtrend. Then you can see it dances here, it gets a bearish retest, it breaks this level. I wouldn't have entered a short here, breaks this level, I enter the short. I enter the short, have a stop loss about here, comes down, does some really nice work, bounces pretty much right off of our other box. And these boxes are extremely important. Again, we show this to you all the time, different time frames. Came up, came down, beautiful double bottom. If you do patterns, broke the trend line, or the neckline rather, broke this. Now it's like, okay, it might start going up. We don't know. Like, this is our decision point. Like, is it going to come up here, come down, come up, then do a lower high? If it does a lower high, then it's chance of a possible rollover to attack this, continue down. This is what we're looking for. Then it rolls, it goes up. Not good. Breaks this high. Now this becomes invalid. The downward movement is now longer voided. It's not gonna work unless we come down, up, and then start breaking the levels again towards the downside. We come up here, we find support here. All these levels, these trend lines, these are from the previous cycles. So these levels are, man, these levels are so strong. Came up, came down, came up. So now what we're doing is we're potentially, holy smokes, we got Crypto Coin Mindset gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. So the gifted memberships, they do help you learn just a little bit faster, because these videos I put for my VIP group, I'm actually trickling them down to the members. I also do Bitcoin updates for my members. I also do a whole bunch of extras for my members. So it's very important, if you are a YouTube member, definitely check out the very special videos that I have for you that are, pretty much from my VIP group. I don't post everything because it's not fair. If you do want to join the VIP, well then, of course, come over here. Reach out to me, trade_intuition. We go over all this stuff. You learn faster. Do you need to do this? No, you don't. I show you everything here. That's probably the worst business models ever. I show you everything here, but I show you everything here to show you the stuff works. You want to learn faster. You want to have access to me almost 24/7. Join the group. Ask me questions. Of course, we do have the monthly as well, which is the yearly saves you a lot of money. But if you want to do the monthly, you can do the monthly. Reach out to me. I'll give you more information. All right. So here we're looking at this. We're seeing it broke up, coming over here, and now it's being very boring. It's just dancing right in this. So this is kind of like a range, very tight range. Doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing, and then boom, explodes. Explodes to the upside. Now this level, very strong, daily. This is our step 1 of a potential uptrend. This is our step 1. Our step 2, which we've mentioned before, is this zone. This zone is what we need to break and maintain above in order for us to start being bullish on the macro. We can, from here to here, and let's go to the daily so you can see all this stuff. We can move up and down as much as we want in between this range or this zone from 94,270 to 76,322. I know it's a big range, but this is what the market is giving us. This is the market structure. They can travel anywhere in here, anywhere in here. This is our first level. Okay, step 1 complete. Step 2, I'm thinking, I don't know, nobody knows. I'm thinking the price might come down to potentially here, right around, we'll just call it 90, before it either goes up or maybe even a little bit lower, about 88.3, and then comes up. This is my plan A. My plan B is for us to come all the way down, break below our daily support. Now it's support before it was resistance, and then potentially come a little bit lower and into this box, which would be roughly around our 50% mark of this complete run up. I don't think it'll do this. If it does, what we don't want to see, we don't want it to break underneath this very main important level of 83,565. We don't want it to break below that. If we do, now we're looking at potential coming down and continuing the downtrend. Once again, it can travel anywhere in here, but what we want to see is it coming down. We want to see it coming down. All right. Let's see here. We got Crypto Caveman in the house. What's up, Crypto Caveman in the house? Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Yes, you got to wear that helmet, guys. Got to wear that helmet. Got to do it. Got to do it. See here. We have Crypto Candy in the house. What's up, guys? What is up? So happy you guys are here. And special shout out. Let's put the clap. There we go. Crypto Coin Mindset, my man. Thank you, buddy. Gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. We got All Set in the house. Who else is here, guys? Who else is here? Crypto Princess is here. I didn't see her. She lurking. Let's see here. Where is Crypto Princess? Did I skip her? Going. I think you just want me to do the bob and weave. Crypto Princess, if you are here, definitely let me know. I didn't see her in here. I think y'all are just trying to trick me so I can do the bob and weave. All right. So I did enter a short. We were talking about this earlier. I did enter a short on the live stream. Did I get stopped out? Ooh, I got stopped out. Ooh, I got stopped out. Let's see here. No, I'm still in. So here's the thing too. Right now, this chart is on Binance. I'm actually trading on Blowfin. So whenever you're doing your trades, it's extremely important to chart this on your exchange because these levels will be different. And currently I am still in the shorts. I may get stopped out. I'm surprised I didn't get stopped out. If I was trading on Binance, I would have been stopped out. But I am actually trading on, yeah, look at that, man, barely. But I'm trading Blowfin and I am hanging on by a thread. Hanging on by a thread. All Set, try to trick me. He tried to trick me. All right. Let's see here. Oh, she was gifted a membership. Okay, awesome. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So right now I'm still in the trade, and I was thinking when the price was down here, and this, to me, this is the path tool. And this tool is found right over here. It's right here, path tool. I have it started, so it's on my floating toolbar. Now, this tool helps me tremendously with my thought process. It helps me not panic. It helps me not, close out my trades too early. It helps me to where if it does reverse, I'm okay. Why? Because I thought it might, and it's only logical for it to go up because here we had this nice run up and then coming down. That's a lot of down right there. So it's only feasible for the price to go back up. So what I did when I entered here, I entered with very high leverage though. I entered very high leverage and it started coming up. I was like, nope. Let me close out my trade. And then I re-entered right around here. So it was a better entry, tighter stop loss, which is good due to the amount of leverage I'm using. This one, I think I'm only using, what am I using? I changed it. I had 75, I think. I knew it was high, but I didn't realize how high it was because I'm literally doing like a lot of things at once. 30x flooring, 30x leverage, but the leverage doesn't matter. What matters is the percentage I'm willing to lose of my portfolio, 1%. So this means I'm only trading with a few dollars. I'm not trading with a couple hundred or a couple thousand, few dollars. And if I lose, well, then I always lose 1% of my portfolio. And here it's high risk. So we'll see. Let's see here. Crypto Kenny says, Joe is extremely organized with his charting and thought process. Gotta love it. Yeah. So I did another video for the VIP members, and it was basically how to just better organize. So right now, there may be a lot of charts that you're looking at. A lot of these coins that are moving, a lot of coins that are pumping. In the video that I did for the VIP members, I showed basically how to prioritize your charts so that if you're looking at 20 or 30 of them, you can kind of narrow them down to maybe like 10 or 15, then do the next step of narrowing them down to maybe like 5, and then one more step to where you're like in maybe 1 or 2 coins. To me, that's very important, because if not, I also posted this in the VIP. If you're entering a whole bunch of coins, it's literally called the shotgun effect or casting a net, where you're in 20, 30 coins and hoping one of them's going to go. Matter of fact, there was one, which was this one. I put it in the actual group and we missed it. And we're going to miss coins. And that's one thing that's extremely important. Everybody know we're going to miss coins. The coin was Turbo. All right. So on Turbo, this is the message that I put for my group. And again, I'm the voice of reasoning. I am the voice of reasoning, Turbo. And sometimes you need that. You may already know this information. Oh, and matter of fact, somebody in my VIP, I forget who it was, one of my members, I'm not sure if it was an admin. It was not one of my admins. One of the members who knows and is learning how to trade with this system said, Turbo looks like time for a short. They put that about an hour ago. And look at that, an hour ago, boom. Love it. But this was the message that I put. So we're gonna kind of go through this so that everybody has just the mindset that, in my opinion, is very important to have. Remember, we will miss trades, whether it's in my group, and I'm very honest, I'm very upfront. I literally let you know everything. I let you know everything, because the mindset is so important in trading. Remember, we will miss trades. We cannot be in 20, 30 trades. It's impossible. It really is. It's better to be in a few trades. When the price moves, we can trade with more money instead of being in a whole bunch of trades with very little money. This is known as the shotgun effect or casting a fishing net. When you see something like this, just know that we will get in trades that might do the same. Might, not will. I never give my group false hope or promises or anything to make, me or the group look better than it is. We are traders. We are looking at charts. There are so many coins that look ready to go. They look absolutely ready to go, but you can't be in all of them. You can't. The market is very psychological. It can mess with your mind. It can. The whole woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Yes, I said woulda twice. It's very common to say that. Oh man, I should have entered this trade for a short. It went to 89%. If I would have done a 2x leverage, I would have made so much money. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't do that to yourself, guys. Do not do that to yourself. You will literally beat yourself up. I have a song. I have two that talk about a positive mindset, especially the last song. So if you don't know, definitely check out my songs anywhere you can hear songs. Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, everywhere. Trade Intuition. And it's my latest release where I talk about a positive mindset. Again, these songs, not only you can jam out to, and especially jam out when you're charting, but these songs, they subliminally give you messages saying that, hey, we're going to miss trades. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Do positive affirmations and you'll be surprised. Instead of saying, man, I lost this trade again. What's wrong with me? Why am I always losing? This always happens to me. Man, you're beating yourself up and you're creating that mindset. However, don't be negative. Don't be negative. Negativity can really destroy a trader. Focus on the trades that you're taking profit and moving up your stop loss. Focus on that. Focus on the positive. We're going to kill it. We are going to kill it. Turbo killed it. No one knows what coins are going to go off. No one knows. We have been lucky, and I call it luck, guys. I call it luck. In the group, when we do coins like this, I always say, it's not me. It's not a special secret sauce or anything like that. We saw something, we saw a level, it broke it, we entered it. Sometimes we're in a lot of coins already, 5 coins. And what I'll do is I set up another group to where it's coins that I'm looking at, not so much posting, but looking at. So if we're at our max already, I won't post in the official group, but I'm letting you know what I'm looking at. So if you happen to see it break out and you maybe aren't in all those trades, or maybe you want another trade to add to all of your positions, well, then this group is for you. And I say, because there have been quite a few on the last season where we got lucky, and I let them know, it's like, hey guys, it was luck. You know, it went up 100%, you know, 3 hours after we posted. Nobody knew that was going to happen. Nobody. And I'm very honest with the group. We've been lucky a few times on the last pump, and we'll do it again. High probability. High probability. So I am very honest with my group. There's no unrealistic expectations for my group. None. I keep everybody grounded. You know, could we have gotten this trade? Sure. How could we have entered this trade? We do what we normally do. Go to a time frame. You know, say this looks exactly like the other coins that we're in. We're in coins like this. And some of these coins are up like 70, 80%. Now, with this, depending on your leverage, of course, you know, 3x leverage, 2x leverage. Here is our level. This is what I teach. Here's our level. We want to buy, you know, once it breaks, and this is beautiful. It came up, came down barely, came up. We could have entered here, or the break of this level, or added to the break of this level, and then it just took off. Do we know? No, of course. You know, it could come up, come down, come up, come down, go into a range. Nobody knows what's going to happen until it either breaks up or breaks down. But I show you level by level. And we just missed this trade. Joe, it's a beautiful cup and handle. Why didn't you enter? We were in other coins. And what's to say that our other coins won't do the same thing? It just depends. It just depends on the timing, really, and the luck. Very important, the luck. All right, let's go to the chats. We got James in the house. What's up, James? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Crypto Candy says, I agree. Can't be all over the place and distracted. It will throw you off and mess up your flow. Crypto Candy, guys, has been killing it. Oh my gosh. Crypto Candy, you have come a long way, buddy. You have come a long way. Now, what I do for my members is if anybody reaches out to me for help, I help. You don't have to pay extra. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Most groups will do that. Oh, you want extra one-on-one at $1,500 more. I know. I'm in it for you guys. I am in it for you. And the people who have come to me and asked me for special help, they're very, very, if they're not very successful right now, they will be. Now, granted, that's not empty dreams or promises. That's literally my track record. Literally. I was in another group, story time. I know. Can we do it? Can we do the story time? Just really quick. Let's story time. Story time. So I was in a group that had a lot of members in there, a lot of members. And they'd reach out to me. Joe, I'm losing. You know, everything I'm doing is not working, blah, blah. So, okay, what are you doing? Show me your charts. I make them work. I make them work for it. And then I show them my system. And my system has evolved since then. It's been about 2 years since that time. And there, man, I think I want to say 6, maybe even 8 of those people who reached out to me, they became admins of this very, very strong group. They became admins from going from, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm not trading right. I'm losing, to admins. I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just showing you that if you put in the work, you will get the results. You will get the results. They became admins, very proud. Most of them still talk to me to this day, even though I left the other group. But to me, that's a huge accomplishment. You know, I'm showing you my stuff works. And I'm showing you without you having to join my group. To me, that even speaks more volumes that I, in my opinion, have a great system. Because I'm willing to share it with you before saying, oh, well, if you want those secrets, you got to join my group. No, you make money now. And because you make money, you join the group. You have access to me almost 24/7. Reach out to me, trade_intuition on Telegram, and we'll get you set up. We will get you set up. Allset says, Alts is getting tired and will break out soon. I wonder which one. Yeah. So there's a lot of them that I'm looking at right now, and I'm waiting for them to either pull back or to break levels like this. This is what you want. This is what you want to look for. You don't want to look for this right now for a long. You don't want to look for this right now for a long. You want to look for stuff that's like this or underneath certain levels. This is what you want to look for. You don't want to look for this right now. For shorts, you want to look for this. And I have a list of shorts that I'm looking at, and this was on the list. So here's another thing too, because I show you how to trade. If I am, doing a live stream, or if I'm doing a video update video for the group, and you happen to see it breaking, certain levels, for here, it would be this level. So to me, this is still good for a short. I'll probably post this in the group later after the show, but to me, this is good. And then, have a tight stop loss just in case it reverses. Oh, that's not tight. So for this one, it would be like a 1x leverage. 1x leverage, maybe a 2x. I would probably do, this is what I would think that it might do. I don't know, nobody knows. But something like this, to where it does a lower high, then comes down, breaks this low. Potential, nobody knows. But that's what I'm doing. All right. So let's see here. Floki's Angels, what's up? Let's see here. Chris says hi. Well, say hi to Chris for me. Appreciate you guys very much. See here, the music is fire. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. See here. Crypto Candy says, manifest, Joe, great thoughts. Stacks of cash, all in duffel bags, and crypto wallets up in profits. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. I was like, man, I should make a song about that, but then I already have a song about that. I have a lot of songs. All right, moving on. So to me, this is a good one for a short. Thinking that it might come up here, and let's go to a higher time frame to see, and way down here for our targets. Jeez. This one, we saw it right here. 21, get out of here. 15, 30. Now, this is also dangerous doing shorts, because they can reverse at any moment. So that's why, like, especially after a pump, and right now everything's kind of bullish, I would definitely keep an eye on it. I would definitely keep an eye on it to see for possible reversals. But for me, I'm going to, man, I don't like this. I don't want to just, man. So for me, I'm gonna say about right here. And I want to see a lower high than this. If it does a higher high, then I mean, it's more than likely over. So this is, so it's a bluffing. Okay. So this would be my stop loss. And I'm actually going to enter the trade right now. I think I'm in 5 though. Am I still in the Bitcoin? Bitcoin gets sucked up. Bitcoin got sucked up. Dump Bitcoin. So I'm gonna do this one. Turbo short. I'm not gonna go crazy. Just gonna do, I'll do a 3x. 3x short. Market. Stop loss. 0.004706. What was he if it's someplace? 00476. Okay. Short. Okay. Let's try Bitcoin. Dumb Bitcoin. Bitcoin did so. Oh yeah, Bitcoin got me out. Bitcoin got me out. But now this one has a higher chance of coming down just due to its pump. But if I get stopped out, I'm only risking 1% of my portfolio. So I mean, I could have done a higher leverage. Right now I'm only doing 3, but I could have done a 20. But the amount of money that I'll be trading with is very, very little. So let you know. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So just for proof that I did a 3x. There we go. 3x. Okay. But I am expecting it to come up, and then when it rolls over, hopefully I can add once it goes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set an alert right here to kind of warn me of it going up. Set alerts. And let's do this one. So, okay, so it's set. See here, any questions, comments, concerns, issues? See here, going down the list. See here. River County says, Joe is a beast. You guys are missing out if you're not in the group. You are 100% hands down. Like I'm literally in there almost 24/7. Literally. If there's any questions, boom, I answer right away. Or the other VIP or the other members or admins, they answer. And yesterday we talked about me leaving a voice message for the group, and then one of the members saying, well, I kind of think this. And I reassure them that I love it because it's showing that they're thinking. There is not an echo chamber. That's what I do not want. And they may have a different viewpoint of the stuff that I'm saying. And I encourage that. And that's what I want. I want people to have their own opinion, because you may be more right than me, or I may be more right than you. It's not a competition. It's a different thought process. And as long as we have different thought process in a group, you can kind of see what might play out versus only having one thought process. Oh, it's doing this, it's doing, and everybody repeating the same thing. Well, then now you're also inclined to think that same way. Versus if there's different opinions, now you're like, okay, well, that makes sense and this makes sense. Let's kind of see what happens. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, congrats. Thank you. A lot of hard work, but we're doing it. We're doing it. And it's only because of you guys watching the videos, smashing the like, commenting. This right here is y'all's hard work. So thank you. See here, everyone needs a great mentor. Joe is the one. Uh-oh, I can feel it. Getting bobblehead, getting a big old head. I'm not gonna be able to get out of the office. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Any coins that y'all want to look at? Any coins that y'all want to look at? Let me know. But this one, Turbo, I do think that it'll be really nice for coming down. Now, granted, this is the part that I hate, because it's double talk, and I know it's double talk. If we continue to be bullish, if the market continues to go up, can this stop us out? 100%. 100% without a doubt, it can stop us out. Why would you get into a short then, Joe? Well, because we have a very high probability that people might want to take profit from this huge run up. And if they do, I want to be a part of it. I want to be making that money at least 15, 16% with no leverage. You know, if you're doing a 1x leverage, this is what you're looking at. 2x will double that. 3x, 3 times that. But this is what I'm looking at. And could we potentially, this be the retrace and they continue going up another 30, 40%? Heck yeah, we can do that. And if it does, well, then we get stopped out. We don't get liquidated, we get stopped out. We lose 1% of our portfolio. That's it. Wes says, can we check out CAS? Yeah, definitely. So let us look at CAS, KAS, USDT. So I'm Blowfin. So the price was here. And I'm thinking it's going to come down. And it says, nope, market's still bullish. Let's go. Now it's coming down, but look, it's trying to fight. It's trying to fight going up. CAS looks really good, just like Popcat, just like Turbo, just like all these other coins. Do y'all see the similarity? All these coins look like this. We had the high that we were talking about on Turbo. We had this really nice level that we saw on Turbo. Could this be a nice coin to get into to potentially do something like Turbo? Possible. Everything depends on market cap, the community, if it's in any pump groups, are there any YouTubers that are talking about it? All that plays into effect. But this one, in my opinion, it looks good. It looks really good. I would like to see it retrace. Now, here's another thing. 26, that's way too much. This is way too much too. I don't want it to be very low. Let's see here. Beam. Yeah, definitely. We can look at beam. Beam. Okay. Let's see here. Litecoin. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to do beam and Litecoin. Litecoin. Okay. We got Batman So Official in the house. What's up, buddy? Hey, Joe. Telegram isn't allowing me to write you again. All you have to do is type the first and send it to the inbox. Sorry for this. Yeah, no problem, man. So let's do Batman So Official while I'm thinking about it. And I have a lot of Batman So Officials. I mean, I have a lot of Batmans. What's your So Official? What's your Telegram? Give me a Telegram, man. Yeah, I literally have thousands of people that I communicate with. Nope, let's look at that. All right, very good. Let's see here. So yeah, you got to put in the thing like what's your official tag. All right. So we're looking at this. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're right there in the very top. Okay, got you. All right. Okay, there you go. Let's see here. So on this one, I like it. I see that it moved up quite nicely. I would expect these coins to kind of reset or at least take a breather. So I'm still waiting for this alert to go up at 0.08935. I would like that to happen before potentially entering. Could it go up even more here? Sure. But what I really want to do is I want to enter on the retest. I want it. So let's say it goes up to here, then it pulls back. And then wherever it starts bouncing off of, probably like on a 4 hour, I would like to enter. And then add once it breaks the high. You know, entering right now, let's go to a 4 hour. Entering right now, a little too risky for me. Could it continue up? Sure. See, and here's the thing too. Understanding that it could go up. Let's say it does this. Goes up, straight up. And then does this. And you're like, man, I missed out on 30, 40%. Well, it could have gone the other way. You're only saying that because the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. You know what happened afterwards. What if it did this? Now you're like, oh man, I'm glad. I am so glad I didn't enter the trade. Because you know what happened afterwards. So what I would do is I would wait for this alert to go off. If it doesn't, I would set another alert up here. Let's see here. I would set another alert. Set alert at 0.11164. I will set another alert up here just in case it does come up. Now you can look at it. Okay, did it find support here and then barely break up, or am I waiting for it again? And sometimes the most painful part is waiting. Patience. Because you see it's moving and moving and moving, but you want to get in on a safer entry. And again, all this depends on your risk management. See here, Kate Diggity in the house. What's up, Kate Diggity? I got a question again. Hey, go for it, man. I love questions. See, I would long Caspa until 10 cents. Right now, to 10 cents. What leverage and where's your stop loss? I mean, that's, to me, that's golden right there, because that you're at the very top. Would your stop loss be like super tight? Just looking for a very, very tight move. Let's go 5 minute. So you're thinking of entering now. You have a stop, your target of about 5%. And then potentially your stop loss. That's a good risk reward ratio right there. And then Heck, you could do like a 7 to maybe 8x leverage. I like it. So okay, hold on. We always have to think like positive and negative, pros and cons. Lower highs, lower lows. We broke this, which is good. Then we came down, we broke this, which is not good. We broke this, which is not good. Coming up, coming down. This is our decision point. Is it going to attack this to go for this, or is it going to roll over, get this and this? That's where we're at right now. Let's see here. Question is, how do I execute trades on TradingView using breakout prop firm? You can't. And I would never recommend trading on TradingView for an exchange. The exchanges have a lot of very high level security. I don't know what the security is on TradingView, but I would only chart on TradingView and then go to your prop firm and then rechart there really quick, just see your levels. And then I would execute the trade on the platform you're using, whether an exchange or breakout prop firm. But I would never in my life use TradingView to execute trades on an exchange ever in my life. I would never do that. Hopefully that answers the question. See here. No, not now, silly. Just no. To me, this looks good. A good risk reward, 2-to-1 risk reward. For me, possible 5-minute close above 0.09509. So now my risk reward is not great. This would be safer. Safer. Risk reward is not great. If we were to enter right now, our risk reward is really nice. However, we're right under resistance. Possible. I can't give a definite if I would do it or not, because I would like to see it come down. Right now, the market's, so you always have to take into account the market too. The market is very bullish right now. Very bullish. Man, it would be so good if it did come down. So that is a aggressive, I call it an aggressive trade if you wanted to do this. And it's a great risk reward if you enter now. See, I hate alts right now because if Bitcoin rolls over, the idea is toast. 100%, 100%. Unless you have a great cheap entry, 100%. Yep. That is so important right now. Everything is Bitcoin dependent. Everything right now. See, limited at work on phone. I like this. Oh, thank you, Kate Diggity. You're the best, dude. You're the best. All right, so let's go and get started. So that's my thought process on this one. If we did enter right now for this really great risk reward ratio, it would be considered a very, very aggressive entry due to the fact that we're underneath resistance on the 5-minute time frame, and we do have a higher potential of it retracing for it to be healthy, for it to come up again. So you could try it with a little bit of money, see if it works. For me, it's just too much risk. I would prefer to get a safer entry. So that is my thought process. Let's go to Beam, and this on a Blowfin. So Beam, it looks like it's done really nice. Let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, I like this move that it did. I don't like this move right here, bunch of nothing, but it did come down and come up. So I like seeing movement. So this actually looks very nice on the daily. It did break this level of 0.006523, so that's good. In order for me to get bullish on this coin, macro, the bigger picture, it needs to break this level of 0.011419. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see if we could do an entry on this. Okay, up, down. Looks good. So what I want to do now is I want to use the fib extension from the low to this high. And it did pull back down to the 0.5. I like to see candle body closes, not so much the wick, but it did close. I mean, the wick did touch it, came up. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I would really love for the price to pull back. And again, with lower market cap coins, sometimes, oh man, that's only 5%. Shoot, I thought it was like 15. Sometimes with these lower cap coins, they will move with Bitcoin, but usually they don't. Usually they will move however they want to move, because their market cap can be, I don't want to say manipulated, but they can be altered, I guess. That it's not like regular coins, like Link, for example. If Bitcoin starts coming down, Link more than likely will come down. If Bitcoin starts coming down, Beam might continue going up because it's a low market cap coin, and people might see that it's up 15, 20% and get out of Link that's responding to Bitcoin and get into something like Beam, and now pumping up the coin 20, 30, 40, 50% while Bitcoin is coming down due to the market cap of Beam. So that's why the market cap is so important. And only 5%, that's it. So because this is only a 5% pullback where I think it might go, I say, man, this one's good for, now of course I know CCM does this on a DCA where it dollar cost averaging. So regardless of where the price is at, it's always good. But if you're going to do this as a trade, I would also, I'd say, yeah. So I would say yes for this. Let's actually give you a trade setup. So for the trade setup, I don't even care as far as the pullback. It's only 5%. I would say we could enter now, knowing that we could pull back another 5%. So let's do YouTube entry, and let's do the text. And this is, man, we're almost done with April. Where, oh, where is this bull run? Where? So here's the thing, important thing too, guys. This could potentially, as my thumbnail proclaimed, this could potentially be a fake out. So right now, everybody's like super happy and bullish. It's because we have been starving so much that we get a little piece of steak, or whatever your favorite food is, a little piece of steak, and we're eating it. It's super juicy. It's like, oh man, it's the best thing ever. But we don't realize that it's just a small portion. And don't have your mindset be like, oh man, now we're here. We're gonna do it. It's amazing. Everything's going to the moon. No, we can still come down. If we break the lows, guess what? We're going to keep on going lower and lower and lower until we break the highs on Bitcoin, which we've talked about on the 4-hour. This is the second time I've gotten wrecked. I always say wrecked, but it just means that I lost. It's the second time I've lost on a short on Bitcoin. Maybe I shouldn't short Bitcoin. Yeah. And I'm just trying to front run it. I'm just trying to front run the short. Now, of course, front running the short, you look like a superhero and you can post it on X and they look, I called the top and blah, blah. And I don't do it for that reason. I just do it to make money. But it's twice already that I've done a short and I've gotten wrecked. When I say get wrecked, I mean, I lost. So we're not bullish until we start breaking out of this level 94,270 and finding support above it. But in reference to Beam, sure, we can enter now. We can enter now and then have our stop loss. If you're going to do a stop loss, if this is not a investment, I would do a stop loss right around 15%. I know it's kind of, so one thing that you have to take into account is the market cap. So because of that, this is a decent one. For the target, we'd have to do at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which would be up here. Now, granted, I'm looking at the price action. I'm not looking at the numbers and say, oh, we'll stop here. No, I'm looking at the price action. So for this one, I would do my first target right here. and I would only take 50%, let the rest ride or have another target. So your stop loss 0.005942, your target of 0.009900. So you're risking 15, maybe 16% to get 40%, 40. That's a pretty nice one. Pretty nice. All right. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Alert went off. Turbo. What were we looking at? Turbo. I already forgot. We'll come back to that one in just a second. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, okay. So it's coming up. So right now, man, everything's so bullish. Everything's so bullish. I think this is a good thing, me doing these shorts right now, because I haven't posted any shorts for the group. And I would rather me get stopped out than the group. So we'll see. We'll see if it comes up and then rolls over. So what I'm going to do is I'll get this, and well, I don't want it to hit right away. We'll do something like this. So it won't hit it if it comes down right away. Okay. So let's go back to Beam. Beam. Let's go 4 hour. Okay, so on this one, we just talked about it. You know, your first target would be 0.009900, which is not bad for a risk reward ratio. All right, see, Critical Mindset says, thanks for checking Beam. You got it, my friend. You got it. All right, let's see here, going down the list. Yes, I do DCA. Yeah. So if y'all aren't aware of it, on Fridays, this is when we kick back, we have a good time, drink a couple brewskis, just relax from the week. It's Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called Crypto on the Rocks. It is on the channel Crypto Coin Mindset. And the segment is called Crypto on the Rocks, where again, it's literally like being around a campfire, kicking up your feet, talking about whatever, crypto, life, family. It's just a group of guys and girls just hanging out. We have a great time. So make sure to join us Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a blast. We have a blast. See here, winter is coming. Get ready for selling May. That's what people are saying. We haven't even done anything. What is there to sell? What is there to sell? Where has the bull run gone? That is a song right there. I am saving that. That's my next song. Get ready, guys. This song will be released probably tomorrow. That is, where is it? I just saved it right there. Boom. That is my next song. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you. Yeah, we're in the bull run. LOL. Since the Bitcoin halving, I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. Where can it be? Yes, I gotta say that part too, because that will be part of the lyrics. Save it. Let's see here. Call bull run is first. Yeah. My risk reward is mainly 1 to 3. I won't share my position size because it's unfair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Appreciate you. Leverage is 5x mostly. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yes. The official home of the Shibi bucket. Very true. Trump is pumping. Trump got me mad. We were in Trump as a short. That was my 5th coin that I was in. I don't like doing more than 3. 5 is my max. And we lost out on Trump coin. We lost out, and Trump got me mad. Mad at Trump. Yeah, and it's pumping right now. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, so we did Beam. Let's do some Litecoin. Let's do some Litecoin. So Litecoin looks pretty good as well. It's having this little pullback. Okay. Main levels that we see right here. We did break our level, which is good. Now this one is looking weaker than the other coins, just from this whole structure that it's doing. Is looking weaker than most coins that I've looked at. We had this dump, then nothing. I hate when it does this. Nothing, then a dump. Really no ups and downs, structure, pivots, nothing. Just came down and then boop. Now it can't come up to do this. So it's breaking this level. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour, I can adjust this right there. It looks like it wants to go. It pulled back barely. Uh-oh. What happened? Did my internet get cut off? What's going on? Did I pay the bill? I need to put on my vest so I can pick up cans again. Gotta start selling some cans. All right, so it came down here, barely tapped the 382, almost, didn't close. Oh man. If this market continues up, I think that's all we're gonna get, and it's gonna go up. What is the pullback potential? Yeah, I don't think these shorts are gonna do it. I don't think these shorts are gonna go. I mean, right now, Bitcoin is still running up like crazy. I'm gonna probably get stopped out of my short. So 3%, okay, that's not bad. As far as if it did continue pulling back. So there's one thing I always look at, you know, if I do enter now and it pulls back, you know, to the golden pocket per se, you know, is that 22% or is that 5%? That means a lot. So I do like this. Bitcoin right now is just on a tear, on an absolute tear. Look at that. Came all the way down here. And then bounced right off of this level and whoop, slingshot. Slingshot off of this level, slingshot off of this level. Making a higher low on the hourly. For it to be healthy, it really needs to come down. But it'll come down when it wants to. When it's done going up, it'll come down. Right now, it does not look like it's ready to come down. Don't chase these coins, guys. If you're not in coins already, don't chase them. And right now, shorting, very high risk. We're seeing that on Turbo. Seeing that on Turbo right now. Go back to Litecoin. Because of Bitcoin. Let's see. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh man. I want to do this. But then I have to put a target way up there, 20-something% for Litecoin. How long do I want to hold Litecoin? And Litecoin is really dependent, in my opinion, on Bitcoin at the moment still. Okay. And you've seen it before. Look at this move right here. I mean, you've seen it before to where it breaks this level. It's 20% right there. And then here, 30%. So, I mean, it can do these really nice numbers. That was November, and everything was like crazy bullish. And it also did it right here, too, in January, when we got kind of bullish. Break of the level, boom, 30%. So this isn't too far-fetched. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Double click here so it makes everything nice. You know, I'm gonna tighten up my stop loss. I'll do it here. And right now it looks like it's gonna break through that only because of Bitcoin. Normally I'd say wait for the break of this. But it looks like it will break. So 4 hour. Shoot, man, my first one is going to be that. can do our first target. Let's do this first. Right here's my stop loss. And here's my target. Okay, so 50%. All right, so the stop loss is around 8%. We would do an entry now. And whenever you do entries, I always recommend doing, scaling into the trade. It's always safer. Now, safer is sometimes boring. Today is April 23rd. Entering, it's boring, but you're in the game longer. So it's almost a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but the next one is way higher. You saw that, about 30%. So the target of about 14% is at 95.66. Your stop loss is 77, and that's a risk of about 8%. All right, moving on. Let's see here, going to the list. Randy Hipper will be a speaker at the really summit. Very nice. Yeah, token unlock did nothing. And we were in it too for that. And I've noticed that too, like the past 3 major token unlocks, it didn't dump the way it was supposed to. Or rather, not supposed to, but higher likelihood of. Keep in mind, there's 3 phases of trading: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Yes. I can still go sideways. Very true. Very true. All right. And I got stuffed out of, yep. Oh my gosh. I'm 2 for 2. I have 1 more. If I lose 1 more trade today, I don't trade at all. Turbo. This is one thing that I do. If I lose 3 times in a day, I'm done trading. I don't trade anymore. And my stop, oh my gosh, barely got my stop loss. Look at that. I hate when that happens. Ooh, dog it. I hate it. So let's just move this over. Coordinates, copy. Earlier you came for my $1. Not even $5, $1. I was trading with a little bit more than $1. But gotta head out. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're almost done too. We're gonna head out too. Man, that's something right there. I was thinking it was gonna come up and then reverse right here, and it says, you know what, we see Joe's stop loss. Let's go ahead and make him look like an idiot on YouTube. Bingo bango. No. Stop me out. So I have 1 more trade for the day. 1 more. If I get stopped out, I don't trade anymore. Those are my rules. Those are my rules. But now, one thing that I do like to see after I get stopped out, I'd like to see this. This is what I like to see. Oh, good, man. I got stopped out. I'm glad I didn't get liquidated. And I'm glad I have a stop loss way up here. So good. This is what I don't like to see. Now, because I know myself, the very first thing I have to do right now is get off this chart. Because then it's like, oh man, woulda, shoulda, coulda, would. No. Solve that problem really quick by doing that. There you go. Problem solved. All right, guys. Put it in the chats. We are done with the stream. I do thank you guys greatly. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for this. We have 21. So shout out to everybody who subscribed. Shout out to everybody who's watching these videos, liking the videos, commenting, engaging in the just everything that we were doing. It's because of you we're doing that, and I greatly appreciate you. Pretty soon, I will have large enough numbers to where people will take my opinion a little bit more seriously. Pretty soon. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let us listen in. Let's listen to. I don't know what this song is. I think let's make well, let's see. Let's do this one because I didn't set up the other one. Let's do this one. It is let's make risk management sexy again. Here we go. Thank you, guys. See you in the next one. Take care. And as always, let's make this money.
You know what I find so sexy? What? Risk management. Keeping my losses low and my wins big. Let me tell you, let's get started.
Oh, you wanna win this game? Then protect that capital. Don't melt like polyurethane. Smart traders be like skill marksmen, making risk management sexy again. We step in clean, sharp like a blade while the YOLO win, and we're getting paid. Stop loss tight, and the entry is right. Risk to reward, yeah, we're sleeping at night. They say it's boring, gains are slow. What's sexy is watching our account grow. Most out here trying to flex and fail while we play defense and prevail. No over leverage, no revenge, no drunk trades at 2 a.m. Calculated calm, we wait our turn. Respect the plan or you'll burn. Making risk management sexy again.
That's right, guys. No drunk trades at 2 a.m. Listen to the words.
Losses fast, let them profits ride. Discipline's the secret, patience on your side. Smart traders don't fear the red. That small L keep my next position fed. 1% risk, yeah, that's our style. We could lose 10 trades and still smile. Capital preserved, mindset cold while they blow accounts, trying to act bold. Chasing pumps over trading hype. New traders losing day and night. No shame in a loss, keeping risk management tight. But reckless trades will make you lose left and right. We're building slow, compounding gains, while they catch knives and cry in pain. Risk control is a skill most new traders don't have. Lose enough money, they will want to learn or take another bloodbath. Stacking wins, letting losers go. This is the part they need to know. Making risk management sexy again. That's the way pros move, hope you're listening. Cut them losses fast, let them profits ride. Discipline's the secret, patience on your side. Seasoned traders don't flex fake gains. We show the losses and what remains, cause that risk control be the real. While new traders catch a falling knife thinking it's a deal. New traders wild and no stop in sight. Liquidation flash gone overnight. But us, we thrive in the boring zone. While they wreck accounts, we build our throne. Sexy ain't luck, it's math and skill. Knowing when to get in and when to chill. Ain't no gamble, this is art with a pen. Say it loud, we're making risk management tricky again.
Making risk management sexy again.
That's right, guys. Making risk management sexy again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. You guys are the absolute best. You are going to make it. You are going to kill it this bull run. You are going to make so much money. It's going to be ridiculous. Keep that in mind. Say that over and over to yourself. Learn every single day. Never think that you know it all. We will win. We will lose. We will keep our losses tight and our wins, we'll let them run. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, stay positive, stay humble. Most importantly, nobody knows what's going to happen. Stay humble. And when you start killing it, let me know. Thank you so much. Join the group, guys. Join the group. Learn faster. And we'll see you next time. Take care.